Well, Anna, that must hurt you, scratching your head a little bit at how you've come away from that empty-handed in the end.
Yeah, although we were 2-0 down, of course, at a certain point. But good comeback, although it didn't feel to me that we deserved to be 2-0 down at the moment we were. But players reacted really well. We came back to 2-2. And I think then in the end it was a very open game where both teams had their chances. They probably even more than us, which doesn't come as a complete surprise to me, knowing that we've played 2 days ago at Marseille. And for the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games, we mainly have to play with the same players for the players we have available. And then sometimes a few of them could be, in the end of the game, a bit tired. And I think that's what you could see today in the end as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask, was it credit to Bournemouth's perseverance in the end, or are you finding you're looking at yourselves a little bit? It also looked like you were a bit frustrated with the officials at the final whistle.
I think first of all we have to look at ourselves, and in the end of the game it was more open. Both teams were trying to score a goal. They had better opportunities than us in the last 10 minutes. And then in the end there is a long throw-in, which led for them to a goal. For me, 4 minutes of added time was by far not enough. But in the end that didn't matter because they scored, although maybe we could have had then 2 or 3 minutes. But this game should not have had 4 minutes of extra time. There was one free kick that already took 2 or 3 minutes. There were VAR moments, there were substitutions. So that was what I said to them in extra time, that 4 minutes wasn't enough. But yeah, they scored in extra time.
Whilst you did find a way back to 2-2, I suppose ultimately you gave yourselves a lot to do with those 2 Bournemouth goals inside 7 minutes of that first half. How did you see that period of the game?
As difficult, because I think the moment we conceded, there wasn't a thought in my head that that could happen. Because I think we played a game where a lot of times our players were in very promising position, and it felt to me that it was waiting for the right moment and for the right execution and the right pass for us to score a goal. And then we conceded one, which had to do a little bit with the adjustment of a long ball, and the wind had impact on that ball. And then we went down to 10 men because of that goal, and yeah, we were down to 10 and they scored their second, and that was the only few minutes apart from the last 10 minutes I think where we had some problems with them. But yeah, the result is another loss.
So the trouble was you were a man down for that second goal, and it looked like you were doing everything you could to gesture to the players, kick the ball out, let's get him on the pitch. How do you see it now? Is it with regret? Perhaps you didn't get the player on sooner. Is it the player's responsibility to kick the ball out?
You can bring a player on sooner if the ball is